Jai Gaga to all Gaga lovers. I am Dhun, Eruch's cousin. Since my childhood, I used to go sometime for a day or two to see Gaga. Or Gaga used to come any time, whenever he likes. He used to come to our place in Nagar at Akbar Press. In 1938, in summer holidays from school, Gaga called me for one day. And that time, I was 9 years old. I liked to stay with Gaga so much that I asked Gaga, please let me stay for one day more. So he said, all right, you can stay one day more. And next day, when I have to go to my home, again I will say, Gaga, please let me stay one day more. And like that, I stayed with Gaga in 1938 for 8 days at Meherabad ashram, you know. Then what happened? Every day I used to tell him that I don't want to go, I'll go next day. Then all of a sudden, a crinkle came to my feet and it started hurting me. I couldn't walk. So what Gaga did a trick. He said, tomorrow I'll call Dr. Nilu and he'll cut your foot. So I said, no, I don't want to stay now, I'll go home. So that way. Then, you know what happened? As soon as I went to Akbar Press, my foot got all right. And I said, oh, it's Gaga's trick, to send me away from him. First I used to walk, now I can't walk. You know, it's I'm suffering from muscular dystrophy. And it's not curable. But still, Gaga said that if you will keep your body, then when I'll speak, you will be able to walk, he said. And even in his seclusion, Gaga ordered me to write notes to him. He used to ask us, every day I have to write a note. And
my notes used to make
Gaga laugh. So
humorous notes, please.
I like to write humorous notes, you know. And then what happened? One day, I just painted a comic sketch and then I sent it on Gaga's birthday. And that day, Gaga laughed so much, even in his seclusion. Gaga said, your notes make me very happy. So Gaga sent a message to me in 1967. Just like this. Ocean of my love is yours to fill your heart. Drink deep my love and keep happy. So whenever I think of Gaga, I always think this message and keep myself happy. Jai Gaga. Her name is Casey.
She's
She used to serve Gaga since 20 years. Even in New Life's time, when Gaga used to come and take a lunch or some tiffin from Ginja house, only Kesar is allowed to go with the tiffin to the car, which is near our house. And she is the only one who allowed to see Gaga.
but she has also served Papa.
Gaga has given her order to lift me up, and since then she can carry me so well.
Baba's blessed her
Gaga blessed her
because she said
because she serves me.
she has
She also
Papa.
loves Gaga very, very much. And you know,
Hold on, Suri.
Jai Gaga.
Hold on.
In 1961, every day in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, Gaga used to come and bring bring his Mandali and outsiders. And we used to cook a sharbat for everybody. Gaga used to churn with his own hand and then fill the glasses and give it to all of us. And one day it was very chilly. So, I used to joke with him sometimes and make him laugh. So I said, Gaga, this is not the house, it is an hospital. So chilly and everything. And Gaga never liked grease. He used to make us close windows. Grease, yes. So that day I told him, it's not a house, it's an hospital. And really it is. This is general room and those are special rooms. So I told him like that. And he got very serious. And he said, do you know, this is my own house. And I used to do so many workings over here. And every day I come and play with baby Mera and see Garamsa Papa, Eruch's Papa, and now you just say forgive me, Gaga, like that. And he made me tap on my both cheeks, and I have to tell him that forgive Gaga, like that. And then he said that one day you will walk in this house only. And really, after so many mastrics, Gaga used to come anytime, in the night or sometimes early in the morning, or anytime he used to come, and first he used to take bath, relax himself, and then he used to proceed to Ahmednagar, to Mera Azad or Mera God. When I was young, I used to run and even go up the hill at Niragad. But At the age of 20, I got this muscular dystrophy, and it affected my whole body. But still, Gaga is with me, and I never felt so much sorry about my disease, And whenever I go to Baba, I never asked him to cure this because I don't feel like. And still yes, whenever I feel depressed, I always think of Gaga. And real from in inner feelings, I feel happy and strength. Yes, it gives me strength whenever I think of Baba. And I want to tell you something about first anniversary. I tried my best and I wanted myself to go and take Gaga's darshan for his first anniversary. And I couldn't go there because I was not feeling well at that time. And so I told everybody to go and take Gaga's darshan, and I asked my sister Roshan to stay with me. And I called one of my uncle to stay with us. So on 30th night, I got so ill that I couldn't open my eyes that day. And on 31st, I always thinking of Gaga. And from 12 o'clock to 12:15, we observed silence and then said all Gaga's prayer and everything. Aarti. And I said that my uncle must be feeling hungry. So before 1 o'clock, we came for our lunch to the table. And there is Gaga's photo with all 5 masters. So I felt that we put agarbattis, incense everywhere near Gaga's photo. We must put there. I told Roshan that you have forgotten to put. So let us put incense. We used to, burn incense. We used to call agarbatti in Gujarati. So I told her. And I never used to open my eyes because I felt very good. In some feeling, that feeling. So I always used to sit on the table where Gaga used to sit. That side I sat with my closed eyes. And Roshan also sat near me. She was asking me, how you feel? At that time, what Roshan see? Roshan saw Gaga coming with in Sadra. So many times he used to come on Sadra only. Like that he came, yes.
Satha is the white
Garment. And with open eyes Roshan saw that Gaga is coming, and then he embraced me so much and he put his hand all around me like that. I couldn't see because my eyes were closed. But Roshan saw, and she must be thinking that see how Gaga embracing Dhun, and what about me? So Gaga just turned to her and put his hand on her head. And all of a sudden she saw me with my closed eyes. So she said, Dhun, see, Baba has come to you. So I didn't know that he is near me. I just opened my eyes and looked at the door. And I couldn't see Baba.
She saw.
My sister saw Baba. But I felt so happy, something. I felt some bliss in me that time. And afterwards, gradually I became, yes, in my health. This is the experience which I had for the first anniversary. Jai Baba. That day, I never expected Baba to come and see us like that. But I'm really blessed that Baba has come and gave his darshan.
This is an incident. Once when Baba visited our house in Pune, Baba had ordered us to cook food for about 20 Mandali. Well, we had prepared the food for 20, but Baba brought about 40 to 60 people. And I and my mother, thinking that the food wouldn't be enough, so we thought to cook some extra dal. Well, Baba had ordered. As he entered the house, he just opened all the pans and pots and said, now nothing more to be cooked. In those days, it was the year 1943, Baba used to serve himself to all the Mandali. And we thinking the curry was getting short, we just went in the kitchen and we put some dal on the stove. At that very moment, Baba called us, my mother and myself, and ordered us to sit beside him and press his feet. Well, we had already placed the dal on the stove and it started burning. Baba said, what is the smell of something burning? So in the end we hesitated to say, but Baba said, have you put something on the stove? Baba asked us what was burning on the stove. So well, my mother and I said, Baba, we have put some extra dal on the stove. Baba told us, well, didn't I order you all not to cook anything extra? In the end, it so happened that the burnt dal could not be used. Even the dogs didn't touch it. And then when we went to throw it out of the compound, the goats would not even smell it. Baba said, you don't know how to follow my orders. Well, we were new at that time because we had joined Baba only in 1938. And these were only few years. Once Baba told us how you should follow my orders. Should look there. Baba said, sit down and press my legs. Well, I and my sister were pressing Baba's legs each. Then all of a sudden, Baba asked for a glass of water. Well, Baba had ordered us to just sit down and press his legs. And instantly as he asked for water, I just got up. So Baba said, here you have broken my order. I told you to just sit and press my legs. And what a simple order, you cannot follow that. So how could I give you some strict orders? So these are the little small incidents which Baba used to always give us. Jai Baba. Is it enough? Or to say next? I can't remember. Yeah. Once we were at Hyderabad on tour in the blue bus. Well, at that time we were not ordered to even eat chilies or any hot things. In the bungalow which we had halted, there were a big garden. My sister was very fond of hot food. And at that time, Baba didn't allow us to eat anything hot. So, in the garden there were chili plants. Well, my sister, not knowing that Baba was always on the watch and near us, she plucked some chilies. And at lunchtime, she was just to put the one green chili in her mouth when Baba was at the back of her and clapped and said, "What are you doing? Where did you get those chilies from?" So she said, just hesitated and become all funk and said, "Well, Baba, I plucked some from the garden." So Baba said, "Didn't I order you all not to eat chilies?" And see how Baba is always, his nazar is on us. That's the way he is always at the back of us, being our guide. Well, Baba not allowing us to eat chilies because we were so many of them and due to our keeping good health. And hot things always irritates our mind. And that time was the teaching period of us. And Baba used to always take great care that we didn't get hot-tempered or angry. In those days, Baba used to always ask, all of a sudden, "What did you dream at night?" And we had to say it. We couldn't hesitate or anything like that. So Baba used to take great care of us because that time was a teaching time. This was in... Have you started? This was in 1937 in Nasik. Well, Irwin wants me to tell you an incident when I cried. Baba had called us there at Nasik at the retreat, Meher retreat, where he had some Westerners ashram. And it was after a long gap I had seen Baba first. Though I had seen him in my childhood, but this was after I had grown up and I started loving Baba. So as I saw Baba first, tears of love rolled down my eyes. And I couldn't keep crying. Well, as I saw Baba more, I started crying and crying. Baba put my head on his lap, and that made me cry more and more. Well, then it was after about 15 to 20 minutes, Baba just let my head on his lap. And after that, I stopped crying. I and my sister had given Baba's personal work. And we had to wash Baba's clothes at that time. Baba was very strict at that. We had to wear long sleeves, no feet or no hands to be open. Long sleeves and long dresses till our ankles. And once, my sister, while washing the clothes, she just rolled up her sleeves like that. That very moment, Baba came and said, "Why have you rolled up your sleeves?" So she said, "Baba, well, they would get wet." I've said, "Well, I don't like all these things. Roll down your sleeves back, and if they get wet, go and change your clothes." Baba used to be very strict at that time. And this was all our training period. And Baba never liked us to wear even halves or quarter sleeves or anything like that in those days. This was about in 1939 or something like that.